What did you do, 5 on this?
You're really getting the deal. You know how much they are? They're $60.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So this is our first garage sale of the day. Stacy already finds these like REI, I don't know what you would call them, booties or like slipper boots. Not really sure, but I think they're like thermally insulated to help keep your feet warm. So Stacy finds those. I think we're gonna pick those up. But I'm just gonna kind of let the footage roll for a little bit so you guys can see everything at this garage sale.
And usually the word itself is enough for you to stop. Usually the word is enough for you to stop. I haven't been out far yet. There. I don't like
The first thing that I noticed here is this Lennox box. I'm like, all right, Lennox could be great. And it looks like it's a glass dish. So I'm gonna go ahead and look it up on eBay here real quick and see kind of what they're going for. They wanted 25, so as I'm looking here, I'm like, all right, that's pretty much what they're going for on eBay. So I'm not gonna leave me any room for profit. So I'm gonna pass on that. At this sale, there was just so much stuff to go through. This was our first stop of the day. So it's like, in the back of my mind, I'm like, all right, I gotta get through this so I can get to the other sales. But always take your time when it comes to these big sales because there's so much to look through and you don't want to miss anything. And everything, maybe that you might be looking for is already there. So you don't have to go to different garage sales to find what you're looking for. So definitely take your time in larger garage sales. As I continue to go through this garage sale, I see these Mickey Mouse Star Tours, little Mickey ears. I looked those up. Surprisingly, they don't go for that much, so I left those. Then over here, I see that Hello Kitty clock on the right-hand side, so I'm going to grab that, check it out, take a look. It's really cute, and I know that Hello Kitty can do really well. We've done really good with like the Hello Kitty blow-up, so I'm looking it up here, and it's looking like it's going for, I don't know, I'm checking solds right now, maybe like 15 bucks, 20 bucks. So in my mind, I'm like, okay, this could be a quick sell. I think they only wanted like $1.50 for it, if I'm not mistaken. So, like $1.20, that's okay. But I think I'm gonna pick it up just because I think I can flip it pretty quick. So I head over here to this table looking and I see these action figures here. I'm like, all right, those action figures are a little bit larger. Not too familiar with toys. I'm not that great with toys. I just know like some vintage toys can be really good. They look a little bit newer, but I'm not sure. That one kind of looks like Skeletor a little bit from He-Man, but I don't think it is. So I'm looking through these Hot Wheels cars. Again, I really don't know exactly what I'm looking for. Sometimes I just try to see if they have the red line on their wheels because I know that those are older, but I didn't see anything there. I meet up with Stacy and she has this Garfield plush in her hand, so we're kind of talking about it right here. Taking a look at it, I'm like, well, how much do they want for it? And she was like, oh, it's $7. I'm like, $7? So I think I ended up looking it up. It wasn't really going for that much, but Garfield could have been great, but you never know. You always should look things up if you're not 100% sure. So then I go back over to the outside portion of this sale, and there was this Air Jordan Nike like duffel bag down there. So I'm looking at it, seeing if it's selling. Sometimes older duffel bags are really hard to find because you don't exactly know what it's called. So I looked it up and it was going, and it wasn't like selling that often, and that could be because there isn't that many listed or around. But it is Air Jordan, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and pick that up. So when I'm looking through garage sales, I'm trying to find things that I don't see that often. So I find this squirrel, haven't really seen anything like it before, look it up. There's a couple that sold, but it wasn't consistent enough that I was willing to take a chance on it. Stacy found these Pyrex mixing bowls. They're like nesting bowls that go into each other. So usually like older vintage Pyrex bowls can be really good. So we're gonna go ahead and pick that up. As I'm in the back corner, I find this. I think it's a cassette deck player. It's called AKAI. I don't know. It's called like Akai or something. I've never heard of it. It's not a brand that I recognize, but it just looked older, vintage. I don't know if it works or not. But when I checked the comps, it was going for a little bit. So here's, I'm trying to look at it right now. But sorry, the camera isn't right in front of it. But there you can see the name AKI or AKAI. Anyways, the top had a little bit of rusting on it. So I'm going to go ahead and bring it over here into the corner where there's a plug, an outlet. I want to just plug it in and see if it at least turns on. And it did turn on, so I'm going to go ahead and pick that up. Now I'm looking at these alabaster, they're like little trinket boxes in a mirror. It's right behind me. They're kind of like in that pink and they have that rose color on it. So I'm looking up, never seen them before, but I don't know if alabaster is like really good or not, but it just looked something older, vintage. So I'm pulling them up here, and there is some alabaster, sets that are on there. So I'm going to check sold listings. Always remember, check your sold listings, see what's selling, how consistently it's selling. So I'm looking there. I'm like, okay, 15 plus, so 20 bucks for that. Didn't see the mirror. I just saw the little trinket box. So I think they wanted $1 a piece. So I think we're going to take the risk and grab both of them for $2. Also found this Cranium Caribou game. So I've never seen this before, but I have heard that Cranium games can be good. I haven't picked any up or sold any yet, but I'm just trying to keep an eye out. So that one looked to be in pretty great shape. So I'm going to scan it here with the eBay app, see what they're kind of going for. And when I pulled it up, I was pretty shocked. I think some of them were going for look, $65. I mean, that's what it's listed for. So I'm going to go ahead and check the sold listings real quick, but I was surprised to see that it was listed for that high. But I checked it out and everything was complete in the box, so we're going to go ahead and pick that up. Stacy then comes over and shows me these American Girl travel cases for pets. So a pet carrier, I guess you would call it. And one of them had the pet in it. So the carriers, they wanted $2 and the pet they wanted $3 for it. So $5 total. I guess that carrier was $3, but I think that dog was $3 as well. Yeah, $3. So I'm looking them up. Because I know American Girl dolls. I know that they can sell really good, but I'm not too sure about the American Girl pets. I have no idea. So I'm looking them up, and some of them go for okay, but I'm trying to find this specific one right here. But I ended up looking it up, and it wasn't really going for that much, so we ended up putting that back. So we're about to check out here with all of our items, and in that Air Jordan duffel bag, there was a pair of rollerblades in there. So, I really don't pick up rollerblades that often. It really just depends on the type and the style of rollerblades. But, we're going to see what kind of a bundle deal we can get for all of this.
Okay. Is this yours too?
No.
Okay.
Just here and over.
Okay, and this is
There wasn't a price on this, I didn't know.
my ball?
There wasn't a price on that either, no.
Oh, good grief.
So looking back through this footage, I'm at this garage sale, and this guy has so much stuff. And then right over here, there's this booklet full of baseball cards. I wish I knew more about sports cards. I know a little bit, but I ended up leaving that. That could have been worth a lot of money. Always keep your eye out for sports cards, Pokemon cards. Those cards can be worth a lot of money. The next garage sale, I'm just coming over to this table because I saw those beauty products there. I wasn't really sure what that was, but it's Proactive. Don't usually pick that up, but I see this Einstein, thing behind there. I'd never seen it before. It looked kind of different and unique. So I'm like, all right, let me go ahead and look this up real quick. So I'm going to try to scan it right there with the eBay app. So I'm going to scan the barcode, pulls up, and nothing. So I'm like, all right, so I'll have to type it in. So just because something doesn't scan and pulls up doesn't mean that it's not listed or, that you can't find it. So, take the time, type it in if you need to. Then I turn to the left and I come over to this table because out of the corner of my eye, I see some video games. So I love looking for video games, super excited. So I see Madden, okay. Then I see Wii Sports Resorts, which is a good one. Usually that one goes for about 25, 30 bucks, depending, especially if it's complete. So I'm like, all right, Wii Sports, I'm pumped. I'm like, all right, I want to pick this up. Open it up, what's inside? Just Dance. Oh my gosh, I was so bummed out about it. But what are you going to do? So I'm going to go ahead and take a look at all of the other games that are there, and I'm praying maybe that Wii Sports Resort would be in these other games. Of course, no, Madden is in Madden. So I'm going to check this Halo game. Is it going to be Wii Sports Resort? No. Halo 3. Of course the game is in there. That's supposed to be in there. So I'm going to check this one. Could it be in there? Oh my gosh. Every game that's supposed to be in there is in there. Man, what a teaser. At this sale, I come over, I'm looking around, and then I see she has that box right there, and it has some movie series in there, and then I see that Funko Pop right over there on the right. And then I'm looking down in this box, and underneath that Garmin GPS, there is some PlayStation games. So there's Spyro right there, another Spyro game, and then a third Spyro game. Price really high, 15 bucks a piece. I'm going to open them up, just check the back of the discs, see how they look. They look pretty good, but they were priced way too high.
How much are your DVDs?
Melissa, DVDs.
$1 each
In
or
the-
6 for $5?
Oh, I mean, in the box, I'm sorry. I'm talking in the box.
Oh,
Different prices just depending on.
Okay.
are they the Blu-ray things?
There's Blu-rays, there's special editions, there's TV shows, there's
Okay.
anime stuff.
So the Rayman, I mean, any of them, really. You have to pull them out. I just want to know the prices though.
I have it on there. For all four, $6.
Gotcha.
Here's the whole diet.
Oh, there are prices on
Some
them.
of them have,
Okay.
and even those are negotiable.
Gotcha, okay. And how much is the pop? This?
30.
30 on that, okay.
The prices there were just a little bit too high for me, so I had to leave all that stuff. At this sale, Stacy and I see this blanket over here that has like this satin edge. And a lot of times, you know, these blankets that have these satin edges, they're older, they're vintage, so we're kind of looking at it. We're looking for a label on it, and we could not find, you know, a tag or a label or who it was made by, but it looked to be in really good condition. But we ended up leaving it because we could not find a tag on it. But just keep your eye out for these older blankets that have those satin edges.
Hey, how you doing?
As I'm walking up to this table, what do I find? Boom, a Disney pin. Super excited to find Disney pins in the wild. I am a Disney pin collector. I love collecting Disney pins. So just to see them at garage sales is super fun because you never see them. So I was really excited, but now I'm going to ask them how much they want for this pin.
You guys have any other Disney pins or anything? Or
Not Disney pins, no.
Okay.
Just
How much is this?
$1?
I got 50 cents in my pocket. Would you take 50 cents?
Okay, you gotta make the pile bigger though.
All right. I don't know if I find something else. Okay. Right. Okay. Couldn't find anything else, but is it okay for 50 cents? Or?
Sure. Yeah. That's
okay. Thank you so much, guys.
No problem.
Have a great day.
Brand new.
Okay.
I had to get a 4, so that's why
Gotcha.
I put this one up for sale.
Okay.
$8. Mr. Christmas. $8. A lot.
So I'm looking at this Magical Maestro Mr. Christmas. Mr. Christmas is a really good brand for Christmas items, so be on the lookout. If you see Mr. Christmas, usually it's a good item and it's worth a good amount of money. So I'm just checking here, making sure all of the little pages are in there, and it looks complete. She wants $8 for it, but I'm going to see if she can do a little bit better.
Would you do 5 on this?
You're getting the deal. You know how much they are? They're $60.
Yeah. If you do 5, I'll take it.
Okay, 5.
Let's do it. Thank you so much. Have a great day.
You too.
Alright guys, so here's a quick recap of everything that we got from today's garage sales. So at the first garage sale, we picked up a whole bunch of stuff and it cost us around $25. I think it was $24.50 for all of this that I'm about to show you. So first we got this Pyrex bowl right here, and on the inside I got that Hello Kitty clock. We got this Conair like styler system. So I'm not really sure what that is, but everything was new in the package when I opened it up. So that's pretty good. And then we got this Caribou cranium game.
Caribou? Come on, Travis. Caribou.
We got these like alabaster like frame and this like little trinket box right here that you open up. Really pretty. On the back you can see it says right there, genuine alabaster. Then we got these REI like booties. So we picked those up. Those were a couple bucks. And then we got this vintage Air Jordan duffel bag right here. So we picked this up, and in this bag were these roller blades. These are size 10s, and these are called Ultra wheels, which I've never really heard of before. So we got those, and then it also came with the like elbow and knee pads with it. So we picked that up. I know in the video I was said that I didn't want what was inside, but for $5 I figured why not, you know, I'll take the bag and the skates. And also we picked up this Akai stereo cassette decks, and the model number is GXR66. So I plugged it in and it turned on, so it looks to me like it's working, and I asked the gentleman if he thinks it's working and he said yes. So that could be a really good pickup. And then I picked up this Mr. Christmas Magical Maestro mouse. She wanted $8 for it, but I ended up paying $5. But I guess it has like these little sheets of music, and you put the song sheet right there, and then that mouse will play that song. So that's pretty cool. So thank you guys so much for coming with us as we went garage sailing today. I think we did pretty good. It was kind of weird because it was like the first sale that we went to, that's where we got the majority of the stuff. And then the rest of the sales, there wasn't really anything that we were picking up except for that one mouse that we got, that Magical Maestro mouse. But I think that that cassette deck player that we picked up, I think that should go for a good amount. I'm hoping for over $100. We'll see. I'm gonna comp it out a little bit more. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please go to thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you next time. Bye guys.